In this sum, we need to find the IDFT for 1, 4, 3, 1 using the FFT DIF method algorithm. Write the sequence as x of k is equal to 1431. The input is taken as x star of k. This x star of k is nothing but the complex conjugate of x of k. Over here we don't have any complex numbers, that is I or j, so the numbers will be written as it is. So x star of 0 will be 1, x star of 1 will be 4, x star of 2 will be 3, and x star of 3 will be 1. In order to find the IDFT using the DIF method, we need to take x star of k, that is the input, in the actual order, and the output is taken in the bit reversal order. This tableau column is not needed for the exam, it is given just for your understanding. Now we need to find the bit reversal. In order to do that, you have to draw a tabular column with binary digits in the normal form, the terms, the binary digits in the reversed order, and the reverse terms. So over here we have 4 inputs. So we'll take 2 binary digits for 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now we need to reverse these. So 0, 0, when you reverse, you will get 0, 0 again, for which the term will be x of 0. When you reverse the 0, 1, it will be 1, 0, for which the term is x of 2. And 1, 0 after reversing will get 0, 1, for which the term is x of 1, and 1, 1 will remain 1, 1, which is x of 3. Now we need to look at the twiddle factors. Over here we have 2 stages. For the stage 1 we have W40 and W41, for which the values are 1 and minus j, and for the second stage it is W20, for which the value is 1. In order to determine the number of stages, we need to look at the number of input sequences. We had 4, and this 4 we should write in the power of 2. So we'll have 2 to the power 2, which will give us 4. And the power 2, that indicates the number of stages we need to use. So over here we'll use 2 stages. So for stage 1, we have to draw 4 pairs of points since we have 4 input sequences. Now we need to join the first 2 points with the last 2 and the last 2 with the first 2 points. So after joining, it will look like this, that is the first 2 with the last 2 and the last 2 with the first 2. For stage 2, you will have the first point joined with the second and the second with the first. So over here we will have 2 x's, that is the x over here and 1 x over here. So after joining, it will look like this. Now we need to calculate using the DIF method. So you will take the input in the actual order. So x of 0, 1, 2, and 3. For DIF, the calculation is for the x, the top part of the x is calculated as a plus b, and the bottom part of the x is calculated as a minus b the whole into the twiddle factor. So over here we'll take the first x, that is this x. Now you need to write the twiddle factors at the bottom of each x. So over here the twiddle factors will be W40 and W41, for which the values will be 1 and minus j. So let's take the first x. So the first x values will be 1 and 3. So the top will be calculated as 1 plus 3, which is 4, and the bottom part of the x, which is this part, will be calculated as 1 minus 3 into twiddle factor, which is 1. So 1 minus 3 will give us minus 2 into 1, which will give us minus 2. Similarly, the same procedure is repeated for the second x. Now for stage 2, you will have to write the twiddle factors at the bottom of each x. So over here you have to write W20 is equal to 1, and over here also W20 is equal to 1. And also the output of stage 1 will be taken as the input for stage 2. So now we have to calculate using the same formula, that is for the top part of the x it will be a plus b. So 4 plus 5 will give us 9, and for the bottom part of the x it will be a minus b the whole into the twiddle factor. So 4 minus 5 will give us minus 1 into the twiddle factor, which is 1. So minus 1 into 1 will give us minus 1. Similarly, the same procedure is done for the second x. Now in order to find the output, we have to take n into x star of n. This n is nothing but the number of In order to find the output, we have to take n into x star of k. This n is nothing but the number of input sequences, so it is 4. So 4 into x star of 0 is equal to 9. These values are nothing but the output of the stage 2. So 4 into x star of 0 is equal to 9. So x of 0 will be 9 by 4. So, and similarly for x of 1, we'll have 4 into x star of 1 is equal to minus 1, and x of 1 is equal to minus 1 by 4. And for x of 2, we'll have 4 into x star of 2 equals minus 2 minus 3j. Over here, we need to find the complex conjugate. So minus 2 minus 3j will be taken as minus 2 plus 3j, and also the 4 is taken to the denominator for each value. Similarly, for x star of 3, we'll have minus 2 by 4 minus 3j by 4. Over here, we have taken the complex conjugate. So minus 2 plus 3j will be minus 2 minus 3j with the value 4 taken to the denominator. Now we need to write the output in the reverse order. We've already found the reverse order, which is 0, 2, 1 and 3. So first you will write the value for x of 0, then you will write the value for x of 2, then the value of x of 1, and then the value of x of 3.